Hello, in this short video we're going to look at one of the key processes in any marketing automation and CRM system, that of the lead flow and sales process. I'm going to start off with a web form which is for the LAMP trial account, and you can see the form has been filled out there, and I click on the take a trial button. Let's hope I've got the capture right, which I have done, and it's just taken us to a thank you form. So if I now go to the list view of contacts and refresh this, I can now see the contact record has been created here with the prospect LAMP, and we can see this is set to division LAMP 360, which is what we're in at the moment in the division and the LAMP New Business campaigns. So if I open this contact record and scroll down, we've got the basic information here that are the sort of default values, and we'll see we've got an incoming web lead. If we look down at the bottom, we'll see that under campaigns we're associated with trial, we've got the division, and because there was an autoresponder on the web form, we've also sent him a lead. So this is a new lead, and the grading at the moment is unqualified, so this would appear in our list. We just put a description on this item here in the menu. This will be our new leads, which are the interactors, which is in essence what I was looking at. Now if I edit this contact, there's a couple of things that I can do. Now in terms of the sales process, the status is covered in two areas. One with the overall grading, and in the grading we've defined a series of effectively 9 grades to do with sort of telemarketing outcomes. We called and we got a call back, or it was a dead number, we referred to somebody else. And then grade 4s and above are where we have a decision maker conversation. So that's where we've actually got through to the right sort of person, a decision maker or a key influencer, and had a sensible conversation with them such that we can document. A grade 4, however, is one where there was no further interest, and normally there may be a reason why. And then these subsequent ones are just additional gradings until we get to a sort of the Q DMC ones, which is where we've got a quality or a quality DMC. So if we do say 10 DMCs in a day, and that's often all that a telemarketing guy will do, and 9 of those are DMCs and only 1 is a Q DMC, that's not a great day. But if we get 5 Q DMCs and 5 DMCs, then that's not such a bad day. So we might set the grading here as partially qualified lead. However, if we look further down, we'll notice we have then what we call marketing qualified leads, and marketing qualified leads are actually set up at the top part of the screen here as well. But when an MQL is created, initially it becomes awaiting sales acceptance. Now whether it's the same person doing it or this telemarketing and sales doesn't really matter, but it just means that that record is in a bucket such that you can measure it and you can see the progress of your sales pipeline. If it is accepted by sales, then it will become a fully marketing qualified lead. It could be rejected with a reason, and we'll look at that later. And then we move on into the sales process proper. Suspect identified, we're doing a needs analysis, qualification, we've presented our value proposition, we've proposed something, we're closing, we've got a verbal order, they become a customer, or we've lost or we've won. So that's important. Alongside that, we also have the buying status, which the software can update depending on the interactions the customer or prospect makes, and we can change it manually. So we've spoken to somebody and they'll become at least aware. The fact that they've actually filled in a trial form, to be honest, probably we should have set that one already as either aware or interested, but on that web form it actually didn't. Up here we have the MQL field. So if our prospect is of the correct profile company, we know that they've acknowledged that they've got a problem, they understand our proposition, not in detail, but that we can solve it, they've got a reason to change, and that really referring to a time scale, because if there is an urgency, that will be a shorter term lead. If it's a longer term lead or a lead nurture, there may be no reason, so we may say that isn't an MQL at this stage. And the final one is they'll accept sales contact, whether that's a structured call or a meeting. And when we got these 5, you'll notice that, and this records the date of when these were achieved, because that could be spread over several weeks or months. Then this is now becoming a marketing lead to be accepted, and that date should have been filled in, but I'll fill it in automatically. If I now save this, Now we've now saved this record, and we'll notice that this is a marketing lead awaiting to be accepted. So this is now moved into the domain of sales, and what we'll also notice is down here is that the system has now created for us automatically an opportunity and given it a default title. So if we go into this opportunity, we can then progress the sales cycle further. Our sales guy would also, under here, be able to look at the opportunities. So this is the main work area where the key aspects of the workflow are presented to the telesales, telemarketing or salesperson. So we're now in the opportunity, and I'm just going to edit this. So we'll now notice that again we've got the same grading here, MQL awaiting sales acceptance. Now because I'm a sales guy, I might now call the prospect, and I might reject this, or I might accept it as a marketing qualified lead. Note also that if I do things like reject this, then there is a reason will open up here, or if I close and lose it, we get the rejection reason.